So 61 tops up first. 587 cards in the break. Every spot gets a card. So however many spots you bought, that's how many cards you're going to get. Congrats to Jim Wise for winning the free spot on our social media giveaway. Make sure you get in on those. Now I do want to show, so what we'll do is we'll take this list of names, we'll put it into a list randomizer on random.org, and we'll randomize it 3 times. We'll take that randomized list, we'll paste it right next to our checklist. So whoever's name comes out of the randomizer the 3rd time in spot number 1 gets Dick Grote. Spot number 2 will get Roger Maris. Spot number 300 gets Mickey Mantle, and so on. Now we won't read through all 587 names because we'd be here a while. What we will do is read through the hits, the biggest hits, and I'll post up a list sorted by participant as soon as we're done here. Also, no World Series spoilers because I paused my broadcast, so no World Series spoilers in the chat, please. Now, if you're unfamiliar with the 61 Tops set checklist, there are a couple of little oddities. So, first off, there are 2 number 463s, which is fine because there's no 426. So the 463 Milwaukee Braves is going to serve as 426 in our checklist. So number 426 does not exist. So spot 426 in our break will be the Braves team card, number 463. Okay. Now the second oddity is there's no number 587 or 588. Okay, so the checklist skips from 586 to 589, but that gets us, our 587th card in the break ends up being 589 Warren Spahn. Okay, so those are the oddities in the checklist for 61, and that's how we'll handle that in this break. All right, so here's our list. Again, every spot gets a card. Get this. Well, where'd my cursor go? There we go. All right. Okay, so we'll copy this. And again, we'll randomize this list 3 times using our random.org. Do you like the RAND? Pulled up my search history on Randy Rosarena because we just got to look deeper into that guy. Hey, Mike. Yeah, doing really well. Had a great weekend. Finished putting a roof on our new chicken coop today, so great sense of accomplishment. The chickens don't seem impressed, but what are you going to do? All right, so again, we'll randomize this 3 times. You can see here. Let me get this just a little wider. All right, so you can see here we got Jim on top. We got Angelo on bottom. All right, good luck, everybody. So here's first random, second random, and our third random. All right. Hope everybody gets the card of their dreams. If only it worked that way, right? All right. Let's see who hit what, guys. All right. Now we'll make this a little smaller, this a little bigger, and this a little wider. Whoop. Well, I wouldn't say she's all better, Mike. She's improving, which is good. Still waiting on test results at the end of the month to see if treatment was successful. So thanks for asking. All right, spot number 1 goes to Angelo. Our first hit goes to Dana Canterbury. Roger Maris. All right. All right. Spot number or next big hit is Brooks. Goes to Michael Leinert. So Brooksy here, PSA 5.5. If you didn't read the description in detail, we're 30, 38, 39, I can't remember exactly, graded cards in this break. So lots of graded action, which is always nice little added value. 5.5 here on the Brooks. Kind of slow roll a little bit through here until we get to the next hit we'll show, just because uh, you might get a glimpse of some of the other cards you hit. But we will post up that list sorted by participant as soon as we're done here. Right, Ron Santo rookie goes to David Ingdahl. Then we got Billy Williams rookie. So this is one place where we'll jump quite a few cards. So Billy Williams, 141. So no just top tier Hall of Famer rookies in 61, but you got a few solid guys. Billy being one of them. Right, and Billy goes to Scott Owens. So PSA 4 here on Billy. Obviously centering a little bit off, but nice crease-free card. Hey Jason, good to see you in the chat. Willie Mays will be the next hit we look at. Willie comes in at 150, goes to Brent Combs. Then we'll look at Bob Gibson next. He's 211. What's up, John? Goes to Tony Cipriano. Like the Gibson. Okay, we'll look at Drysdale next. Skipping on up. Oh, and Gibson was a 5.5 on the Beckett. Drysdale here's a 6. Again, if you're just tuning in, no spoiler alerts on the World Series. I paused it. All right, Drysdale goes to Tony Cipriano. So we got the Dodgers. Dodgers in the series. Thought pull the old Dodger pitcher here. Lots of people's favorite card in this set is the Yaz. Yaz of course had rookie card in 1960, but 61 is definitely a classic Yaz with his little rookie star in the corner. And there's Yaz. He goes to Gerard. So nice hit, Gerard. 7 OC on this Yaz. Obviously shifted left and down. And there's our free spot. So Jim, congrats on the free spot. You hit George Witt. So there you have it on the free spot. Stan Musial, PSA 5 here on Stan the Man. Goes to Tony Cipriano. Nice hit, Tony. All right, now next hit is the biggest value card, and that's Mantle here. Crease-free example, SGC 4. Card number 300. Let's see. And Mantle goes to Charles Bailey. Really nice hit, Charles. Pulled a few of the World Series cards. Of course, the first one we'll look at is the old Mantle Homers. So that's 307, which is for World Series Game 2. That goes to Patricia Justice. Well, can't get this one to focus. It's a sweet card, so I want to. All right, always love the World Series subsets. Lots of fun. It's a Mantle with a couple of homers on this one. Then we got Ford pitching a shutout in 311. Goes to Sammy Scoggin. But of course, we got Mazeroski with the homer in Game 7. Goes to Torrey. Bringing it home for the Pirates. And then they're, of course, celebrating 313. That goes to Al Godwin. All right. Now jumping back to a Dodger. We got Mr. Koufax here. Nice crease-free mid-grade example. Koufax is 344. Goes to Barton Durham. Nice hit there, Barton. Then we got Ernie Banks at 350. Goes to Derek Peaster. Of course, we can't talk about the Pirates winning the World Series without talking about Mr. Clemente. Always love the Clemente cards. Goes to Chad Foster. PSA 5 on the Clemente. And I know I'm kind of scrolling fast. Again, if you're tuned in a little bit later, we will be posting the list sorted by participant as soon as the broadcast is over tonight. I didn't pull any of the Thrills cards to look at. We do have Hank Aaron here, which goes to Damian Larson. Then we got Yogi. PSA 4.5 here on Yogi. Goes to Rick Romero. And there's the Milwaukee Braves number 463, which is our 426th card in the break. Goes to Mike Maringer. I didn't pull that one to look at, but just wanted to point that out there. We've got K-Line at 429. Goes to Roy Thomas. And then Mazeroski, which cool card. Short printed. And that goes to Brian Yacker. So that's an SGC 5.5. But really dead center. Just a little rough cut on the edge. Mild corner wear. So kind of tough on the grade. But and Yogi. Now Yogi's on up here. This is the Yogi MVP. So, of course, the little MVP subset is pretty neat as well. Lots of big names through here, but I didn't pull them all just for the sake of time. So, but Yogi, who of course the triple MVP as a catcher, goes to Greg Ritzer. And then there's Mantle, PSA 5.5, goes to Kenneth Barnes. And I didn't pull any other MVP cards. It's kind of lame. Sorry about that. But you can see some big names through here. So we got Mays, Merquin, nice hit, Jeremy. We got Aaron, goes to Jeff Williams. Banks, goes to Brian Yacker. Sorry I didn't pull those to show. That's what happens when I rush. But we will jump on up to the high numbers. Now, if you've ever built the 61 set, some of these high numbers are pretty tough, especially in decent condition, and we got some real beauties in this set. So you've got your all-star cards making their appearance here in the high numbers, which is always a little bit of fun. And the 61 all-star designs, kind of unique with the image busting out of the paper, which is very sweet. Nice, Greg. Always good to get a hit on the last spot. All right, so Nellie Fox here goes to Ralph Irish. So Fox, PSA 7. Nice hit for you, Ralph. Then we got Maz. Goes to Josh Merchant. Back at 6.5 on the Maz. High number. Let me shift a couple things here before my stack gets too big. All right. Now, Brooksy goes to Gary Clodfelder. 6.5 as well on the Brooks. On the back is just kind of bio on the All-Star cards. Boyer goes to Ralph Justice, or Patricia Justice. Sorry about that. Saw Ralph back there for Fox. But yeah. It's a nice high number there, and another high number for Patricia. Now, Mike, I don't know if you and Patty bought into this one, or just you checked out with her name this time around. But nice hits. PSA 5 on the Aparicio. PSA 5 on Banks goes to Roy Thomas. PSA 6 on Roger Maris goes to Jeff Williams. Hank Aaron goes to Tony Cipriano. PSA 4. But Patty, I know you hang out in the chat, so you're going to get in there one day. Get the big hits. All right, Mickey Mantle goes to Joseph Cerullo. PSA 5 on the Mantle. And Mays. PSA 5 goes to Brian Brunkhorst. Then we got Al Kaline, 580. Goes to Mike Meringer. It's an SGC 5, one of their newer holders. Then Frank Robinson goes to Derek Peaster, PSA 6. And let's see, a couple more to look at here at the end. So we got Whitey Ford, goes to Barton Durham. And Warren Spahn, last card in the set, goes to Todd Ketchum. Beckett, 4.5 on the Spahn.